Hi Sagittarius, thanks for joining me. This will be a general love reading for you guys from the 13th to the 20th of September. It is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. If you check the description box below the video, all that information's in there for you. Also, please remember that time is fluid, so this could have already happened, could be happening now. It could be happening sometime in the future. And also please remember that these are general love readings. They won't resonate with everyone out there. So take what resonates with you or for you and leave the rest. Also, cross watchers, please remember that these energies can be vice versa or interchangeable, so take it as it resonates. Having the strength to kind of like hold on to a situation even though it is a nightmare. You're having kindness and compassion, trying to get rid of the blame game for some reason. So looking at this situation through compassionate eyes and saying it's not just the other person's fault, but also kind of like saying, yeah, it was my fault too, and wanting to put the time and effort into the situation, wanting to get it back on track. So I feel that this is, with that strength card there, it's you owning up to saying, okay, yeah, I didn't put as much effort in, I didn't put as much time into this situation as I really could have done. So it's looking at a 50-50 kind of scenario now. Okay. Oh, you may have done things that were detrimental to the situation and brought about a disturbance, but you're of the mindset now of just putting in the time and effort to resolve friction between both of you. There's a lot of inner turmoil, but also infighting, because you're not putting the time and effort in, but you do want a whole brand new start for this relationship. You want to bridge that gap of disturbance there with the Ace of Wands. You want a passionate new beginning, and it's almost like you want to move both you and this person somewhere completely different to have a brand new start at this relationship. Beautiful. There is seeds well planted. Look at that. So you did say to each other that you loved each other in the past. What's changed? It's about putting the time and effort in to get this to bud, to harvest. Well, get to a stage where you can reap the rewards of and make this into the relationship that you want to have a brand new start at this. But it's also about balancing the books. Stand up for your beliefs and decisions, balancing those books. The Justice card there. It's about putting in the time and effort and having equilibrium and balance within this relationship. And you want the wheel to turn. You want the sun back in your life. You want to look forward to a prosperous, bright future, a brand new beginning. And I feel that when you do start putting the effort in and away from just squirreling yourself and burying yourself in your career and finances, focus is taken off this relationship. It almost feels like you're losing it, but instead of putting the time and effort in, you've buried yourself in your work. You need to grow these. You need to get these seeds to bud. Gosh, I don't know why they're being so stroppy now. A Two of Wands. When you start putting the time and effort in, you get this equilibrium and balance. You come into your own new partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. Relationships continue to move forward. So it's about you putting the time and effort into this situation where you haven't before. Wow. And that's it. So I'm going to have a look and see how the other person feels about you. Right, okay, so how does the other person feel about Sagittarius? How does the other person feel about Sagittarius? Oh, look at that. Both mirroring each other, standing up for your beliefs and decisions, to put the time and effort in here. But this person here thought it was a unwise choice to invest so much energy into this situation, because it's not being reciprocated. It's a one person that is pouring forward movement or love into this situation. An unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation. They need to see equilibrium and balance. Fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. You need to be able to speak your truth. The Knight of Air. So I feel that when you start communicating, Sagittarius, this person here is going to say, look, if you want forward movement, that's great, but you need to put the time and effort in, because if it's not going to work, then we just need to leave it. And that's exactly what they're saying. That's exactly what they're saying. Okay, so what else does this person, how do they feel about Sagittarius, please? How do they feel about Sagittarius? Oh, okay. But yeah, they want you to be victorious. And look, they are going to speak their mind. They're going to say exactly that. They're going to say, look, okay, you want it, let's go for it. But if you're not going to put the time and effort in, adios, I'm off. But they're going to have to say it in a very balanced way. So it's not being too over emotional about the situation. It's just, this is what's happening. In this conversation, they know that you're going to have does bring about a bit of a disturbance in their emotional side. This is why it says here, balance mental and emotional considerations. It does affect their heart space. Don't think that they're not invested in this situation, because they are. But whatever decision you come up with, it does affect their heart space. They want forward movement. 6 of Air here, but they're so far up in their head. They do want to be victorious. They want both of you to be victorious, but they just keep overanalyzing the situation because you're not putting the time and effort in, you're not letting them in. So of course this conversation that you're going to have, this person here is going to be strict as hell. Is going to be strict as hell. Is just going to lay the law down. The Emperor card here. Organisation and logic, structure and discipline. They are going to tell you exactly what's on their mind. And if you don't cut the mustard, I feel that this person's had enough. Okay. So you've got to come in with, yeah, if you're going to say it, they need to see the action. But look at that. Great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness and compassion. They're almost like forgiving you. Okay, if you buried yourself in your work, they can see that. It's a form of denial, isn't it? We focus on something else rather than the problem. It's about communication. My voice is going. But this person here can see it. So they're kind of like cutting you some slack, Sagittarius. They're saying to you, okay, I can understand where you're coming from. It is difficult. It's a difficult kind of thing to tackle, but we've both got to sit down, we've both got to work through this. If we want to make this a brand new start, then we've both got to put the effort in, and they're willing to be a team player. Look at that, the 3 of Earth, and they do want to get to know you again, but they want you to be committed in making this a brand new start, moving forward. They need that commitment, they need that action. It's not just words, it's action. That's what they need. They need to see that you are going to be fully committed. Ooh, very strict reading, but there we go. Just going to have a look at your romance angels and angel answers. Oh dear. Okay, but you needed to hear it, so it's there for someone. Okay. They don't do it for the sheer fun of it. They don't. They're very, my guides and whoever's in the room with me are very invested in your future and you getting the best out of your circumstances and yourself moving forward, more importantly. So ask your angels, there's something better. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Sagittarius in relation to this reading? Look for a sign. Beautiful. Okay, so what else do we need to know? Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius in love. Sagittarius in love. Oh, okay. Ask your angels. That's anybody that gives you good, grounded, solid advice. So it could be through prayer, meditation, your spirit guides, or it could just be friends. So romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So ask him for guidance. They'll be able to tell you, yeah, you are on the right path. There is something better. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And look for a sign. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Beautiful. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius, in relation to this reading. Sagittarius, in relation to this reading. Take the mask of deception off. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. That's you. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. Yes, they do. We also have unrequited. It's not unrequited. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek and getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, you'll bond deepens. Yes, it does. Okay, so from your Moonology cards, what do you need to release? You're very close to achieving your goal. A win-win outcome is forecast. Surrender to the divine, and your dreams need a practical plan. If that did resonate with you, Sagittarius, please like, share, subscribe. Please remember to click the thumbs up button. It's probably more important than anything else. If I don't hear from you beforehand, have a beautiful week, and I love you loads. Take care.